Hi yogis and welcome to practice. It's Suzanne here coming to you from my home yoga studio. Today I have a flow planned for you inspired by Svadhisthana Chakra. This is the second chakra. It's our emotion center, so it helps us to deal with all of the emotions that we experience, helps us to learn and understand and process through. Emotions are like the ebb and flow of the ocean. They're constantly moving, constantly changing. The challenge is sometimes we put up blocks or barriers which prohibits that flow. So in class today, what you'll find, hopefully you'll experience, is the constant flow, that constant movement of breath. And then we'll find almost constant movement in our flow. Even when we're not moving our bodies, our breath will keep up that movement. So you might like a prop today, maybe a block, certainly blankets are sometimes helpful. And we will begin in a reclined position. So go ahead and come on back. As you find yourself in a reclined position, I'll invite you to have feet to the floor, knees up, and you might take the hands to the low belly, so just below the belly button. This is the sort of physical landmark for this second chakra, the water center. Take a moment, and as you start to find that ebb and flow of the breath, just tune in with your emotions. Tune in with how you're feeling right now. If you can, try not to dismiss or belittle anything that you're kind of working through. Just acknowledge it. Just acknowledge the presence. If you'd like a mantra today, you might welcome the mantra of I allow my emotions to flow freely. Maybe give them a little space. Take a few more breaths here, settling in, and if it feels okay, let the arms release beside the body, maybe even a little out wide. And take an inhale. And as you exhale, slowly start to drop the knees. And on an inhale, bring them back to center, but use that whole inhale to come to center. And as you exhale, go to the left. Now keep moving with the breath, and if you can, find a constant movement from the right to the left, using that breath to create the pace, using that breath to mimic that wave-like ebb and flow. Just a few more here, and when the knees fall to the right, the next time they're to the right, just take a moment, let the body find relative calm, relative stillness, but keep that pattern, keep that flow of the breath. On your next inhale, come back through to center, feet to the floor, knees up. Reach the fingertips to the heels, and on an inhale, start to lift the hips, reaching the arms towards overhead. And as you exhale, release the hips back to the floor. Use that whole breath again. On an inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale to lift. Exhale to release. On an inhale, hug that right knee to the chest and find some big, juicy circles through the hip. Hug that right knee into the chest, holding the shin of the thigh, and extend the left leg to the sky. Roll and move the ankle. From here, start to rock a little head to toe. Get a little back massage there, coming all the way up to seat, and then allow the right knee to go wide. On an inhale, turn the heart towards the left toes and fold forward. Don't stay long. On an inhale, come on up. Reach that left arm up and then take a twist over the right knee. Coming forward again, this time right arm reaches up, big inhale, come over the left leg. Switching sides, left arm, take the twist. Right arm, add the fold. One more each side, inhale and twist. Inhale and fold. Pause here, 3 breaths. Allow the body to stay relatively still, but allow and invite the breath to move. On your next inhale, start to collect the body together, hug the knees into the chest, rolling back. Take a few rocks if it feels good. And then step the feet to the mat. Let the knees go up. Again, take hands to just below the belly button. Check in, settle in. Let the arms go wide. Take an inhale as you exhale. Drop the knees to the left. Again, use that whole breath. Inhale to center and drop to the right. Inhale to center, going to the left. Inhale to center, going to the right. Just a few more. Next time you're on that left side, let the knees fall heavy onto the left side. Hang out in the twist, just a couple of breaths here. On your inhale, bring those knees back to center. Let the fingertips go down by the heels. On an inhale, lift through the hips, reach the arms overhead. And as you exhale, release back down. Inhale, lifting into that bridge shape. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Inhale, hug that left knee to the chest. Move the hip in the socket. Think, juicy and liquid. The physical therapists always like to say, motion is lotion. Move that hip in the socket. And now hug the knee into the chest. Extend the right leg. Find that roll of the ankle. And then from here, start to rock. Find that rock. A little head to toe, a little roll against the back. Maybe have a little fun with it. Coming all the way up to a seat. The left knee goes wide. Take an inhale as you exhale. Fold over the right leg. Inhale, lift up, and then twist over the left knee. Left arm reaches and fold. Right arm reaches and twist. Keep going. Inhale and fold. Inhale and twist. One more time. Inhale and fold. Take a couple breaths here. Relative stillness, but allow the breath to move. Inhale, start to come up. This time, collect yourself. We'll shift forward, finding our way to all fours and then to downward facing dog. If you want a little cat-cow or any other movement, feel free to find it here. Now, as we flow today, we'll be doing a lot of things in sets of 3. Know that if you want fewer or more, you're more than welcome to do that. What I offer you is always a guideline, always a framework, but you get to fill it in and complete it however you'd like. So from downward facing dog, inhale, coil forward, shift forward, come into plank. Exhale, lift back up, downward facing dog. Twice more. Inhale, coil forward, wave forward into plank. Exhale, down dog. Again, this time, inhale, coil forward. Exhale, lower. Bring the fingertips out wide, elbows over those wrists. Maybe come onto the fingertips here. Inhale, lift to cobra. Exhale, release. Twice more. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Press your way back. Find your way back, maybe through a child's pose to downward facing dog. Maybe a little pedal, a little shimmy, add some fluidity, add a little juiciness to your practice. All right, here we go. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Bring the knee forward, bring it to the left, to the right, and come back up like you're making a little tango shape. Do it again. Come to the left, to the right, and up. One more time. To the left, to the right. Set it down into a pigeon shape. Sit up nice and tall. Take those fingertips wide like we did in Cobra. Take an inhale, exhale, bow the heart forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to bow. Inhale, lift. One more time, bow, and take a couple breaths here to pause. You can rest the forehead on the mat if you'd like, or use the block to bridge the gap. When you're ready, start to lift up. Plant the hands like you would for down dog. Reach that right leg up nice and high. Bend the knee, stack, and open the hip if you'd like. Find some big juicy circles with that knee. And then inhale, reach the right leg high. Step through to a fingertip lunge. Left hand down on fingertips or on the block. Right hand dangles by that right ankle. On an inhale, sweep the right arm wide. Come into a twist. And as you exhale, come down. Do it twice more. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, come down. Open up. Find your way, warrior two. From here, inhale, reach back, reverse, maybe reach both arms. Exhale, straighten, come to a triangle pose. Do it twice more. Inhale, reach back to reverse. Exhale, straighten. One more time. Inhale, reach back to reverse. Exhale, straighten. Pause here, just a couple of breaths. Even though the body stops, the breath keeps moving. Start to lift up towards warrior two and then shift to the back of the mat. Warrior two in the left leg. This time, inhale to reverse. Exhale, find your way to side angle. Do that twice more. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time, inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take a few breaths here to pause. Now sweep down towards that the left foot, all the way over to the right. Step back to plank and then lift up to down dog. Inhale, coil forward, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Lower all the way to the belly. Fingertips go wide. This time as you inhale, lift up, bend the right knee. Exhale, come down. Right knee again. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Press back. Find your way to downward facing dog. We'll get ready. We'll start to prepare for that tango shape. But first, inhale, reach the left leg up. Bend the knee, stack, and open the hip. Maybe find big, juicy circles with that left hip. And then reach that left leg up nice and high. Bring the knee forward to the right, to the left, and up. To the right, to the left, and up. One more time, to the right, to the left. Come into that pigeon shape. Walk the fingertips wide, up to 3 times. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale to bow. Inhale to lift. Exhale to bow. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale to bow. Pause for a couple of breaths. When you're ready, start to lift up. Plant those hands. Tuck the toe. Left leg goes nice and high. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring it forward to a fingertip lunge. 3 times. Inhale, sweep that left arm open. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale to sweep. Exhale, come down. One more time. Inhale to sweep. Exhale as you come down. Plant the back foot open to warrior 2. On an inhale, reach back to reverse. Straighten for triangle. Twice more. Reach back, reverse warrior. Straighten for triangle. One more time, reverse. Straighten for triangle. Take a pause. Come on up to warrior 2 and then pivot to the back of the mat. Warrior 2 in the right leg. This time, inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. So a more traditional warrior dance. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale to reverse. Side angle, pause. Shift down to the right and over to the left. Find your way to your fingertip lunge. Step back to plank and then lift up to down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale forward. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale to lower. Fingertips go wide. 3 times, left side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Staying on the left side. Inhale. Exhale. Press back, find your way. Downward facing dog. Take a couple of breaths just to calibrate. Come back to intention. You know, since we're so completely full and made of water, sometimes with this moving flow, you can sort of feel the water ebb and flow within you. If that becomes too much, just take a moment to pause. So we'll add on here. You can add the little extras in, or you can stay kind of where we are in this flow. Starting on the right side, inhale, reach that right leg up. Bring the knee forward to the left, to the right, and up. Do it again, to the left, to the right, and up. One more time, to the left, to the right, set it down into your pigeon. Fingertips go wide, inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale to bow. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, bow, just pause. When you're ready, start to come up. A little change this time. Tuck the back toe, lift the right leg, bend the knee, stack, and open the hip. If you want, find a flip or come out to Karasana. You can stay in down dog. You can stay with that hip nice and open. If you'd like, take an inhale. If you flipped, come back around. Right leg reaches high. Step through, fingertip lunge. Left hand stays down, right arm sweeps. Inhale. Exhale, come down. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, down. One more time, inhale, sweep. Exhale, come down, plant the back foot, warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. One more time, inhale to reverse. Exhale, come to triangle pose. Stay here. If you'd like, float forward, lift forward, come into your half moon. When you're ready, come back up, find your way. Warrior two, shift to the back of the mat to that left foot. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Maybe add a little flow to the arms. Inhale to reverse. Exhale. One more time, inhale to reverse. Exhale, take a moment, take a pause. Sweep down to the left, over to the right to that fingertip lunge. Step back to plank. Lift up, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forward. Exhale. This time, inhale, come forward, lower down. Take those fingertips wide. Alternating the legs. Inhale, right leg. Exhale. Inhale, left. Exhale. One more time, inhale, right. Exhale. Press back, find your way to downward facing dog. Here we go on the left side. Inhale, left leg up. Bring the knee to the right, to the left, and up. Go again, to the right, to the left, and up. To the right, to the left, set it down into pigeon, fingertips wide. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, pause. Start to plant the hand, tuck the toe. Three-legged dog if you'd like, or flip the dog. Open the heart, Kamatkarasana. When you're ready, come back around. Left leg goes high. Take an inhale. Exhale, step through fingertip lunge. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, come down. Inhale, sweep. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, come down. Plant the back foot. Warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, triangle. One more time. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. Stay here or float forward, lift forward. Come into half moon. Float or use that block to support you there. Come back down, warrior two. Transition to the right side. Warrior dance. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Find that constant movement. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more time. Exhale. Take a moment here and pause. Hands come down, sweep over to the front, step back into your plank. Lift up, down dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, forward. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, forward. Lower down. Fingertips wide, alternating the feet, starting with the left. Inhale, lift, bend the left knee. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Press back towards child's pose, maybe downward facing dog. Take a moment here, take a little pause. Find relative stillness, sort of calming and settling in the body. But keep that breath flowing. So we'll take that flow one more time on each side, but instead of 3 repetitions of the movement, we'll just do each thing once. Certainly work at your pace. If you want to go a little slower than what I'm cueing, or if you like the repetitions, you can rewind and take that series again if you'd like. When you are ready, come forward, find your way to downward facing dog. As you come into down dog, take a moment, check in with breath, check in with intention, check in with that ebb and flow, check in with emotion. On your next inhale, reach up, reach that right leg up. Bring the knee to the left, to the right, and set it down. On an inhale, lift and open the heart. Exhale, bow. Take a breath to pause. Plant the hands, lift up, tuck the toe, right leg high, bend, stack open, maybe flip, maybe open. Take an inhale. Then exhale, start to unwind, right leg reaches high, step through, fingertip lunge. Inhale, sweep that right arm up. Exhale, bring it down, open, warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle. Maybe soften forward, lift up into your half moon. Take an inhale. Exhale, back, warrior 2. Pivot to the left, warrior 2 to the back. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take a breath here. Sweep down and then over to the right. Step back to plank. Lift to down dog. Inhale, coil forward. Lower down. Fingertips wide, both knees this time. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Press back through child's pose or to down dog. Preparing for the second side. When you're ready, left leg reaches up. Bring the knee to the right, to the left, and set it down. Inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Take a breath here. Plant the hands. Left leg goes high. Bend, stack, open. Maybe flip. Take an inhale. Exhale, start to unwind. Left leg goes high. Step through. Fingertip lunge. Inhale, sweep it open. Exhale, release, open, warrior 2. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, triangle pose. Stay here or soften forward, lift up, half moon. Take an inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Pivot to the right side. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take an inhale. Exhale, release, pivot to the front, step back to plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, coil forward. Exhale, lower, fingertips wide, both knees. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Press back, child's pose, or a downward facing dog. When you're ready, find your way again to downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Bring the knee forward to the left, to the right, and set it down into your pigeon. Yogi's choice here. You can take a moment and bow forward and melt forward, starting to calm the waters of the body, calm the waters of the mind and emotion. If you feel prepared for a little back bend here, lift up, maybe support under the right hip, bend that left knee. Hand might connect. Take a few breaths here. If you took the back bend, pause and release. Take a few breaths grounded to the earth. When you're ready, plant the hands, tuck the back toe, lift towards your downward facing dog. Step the feet to about hips distance. Take a moment, maybe pedal it out, maybe shimmy through the hips. Left leg reaches up. Bring the knee to the right, to the left, set it down. Yogi's choice, if you're ready to melt, if you're ready to come down, come down. If you feel prepared to add a little bit, bend that right knee, right hand comes to foot. Little kick away, little variation of king pigeon. When you are ready, release with relative control and find a little melt. One more time, plant those hands, tuck the back toe, stepping back towards your down dog. Maybe add a little pedal, a little shimmy. Take your time, but when you're ready, find your way to a seated posture and come all the way onto your back. Coming back to where we started, have those feet to the floor, knees up. Take a moment and rest the hands just below the belly button. Connecting with that geographic site of Svadhisthana Chakra. I want you to imagine that you right now are a body of water with all of that movement, all of that motion. Let the arms release beside the body. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, let the knees drop to the right. Inhale to center, and knees go to the left. Do this a few more times. Still finding that constant motion, but finding a little softness, a little calming. The next time the knees are to the right, just let them pause there. So if you imagine that you're this body of water, imagine that slowly the movement slows to almost a halt. But you know, like if you've ever looked at a pond or a body of water that looks still, that looks like glass, still under the surface, there is movement, there is activity, sometimes very vigorous, aggressive, sometimes very calm. Your next inhale, bring those knees to center. And then find that pattern again, going to the left. Back through to center and going to the right. Back through to center, to the left. Starting to linger, starting to slow. Next time you're to the left, let the knees fall. Find the twist. Maybe welcome a little more calm. Coming back through to center. On an inhale, hug the knees into the chest. You can hold the shins or thighs. Add a little rock, a little sway if it feels good. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, start to release the legs. Release the body towards a Savasana shape. And certainly if you're still feeling like a lot of motion, you might like to wind down a little further. You might even add a blanket over your body, over the hips for settling. When you do find the shape of your choice, take a deep inhale and let it go. Slowly settle the body, settle the breath. If it's calming to you, you can imagine that you're almost floating on a raft on a gentle body of water. Let each breath bring just a little more calm to the physical body, a little more calm to the emotions, a little more calm to the breath. So I will invite you, if you can, to set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes for Savasana. I want to thank you so much for joining me today on the mat to explore Svadhisthana Chakra. It's been my privilege to practice with you. Have a lovely, lovely rest of the day. Namaste.